Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, a great millstone, for teaching us his truth and all righteousness, truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And I'm making this video today because of prophecy. So this is basically, a video about news and prophecy, that I seen and I've been seeing, all throughout the brotherhood, and basically, there's an article that I want to get into right here from Newsweek, and it says swarms of Mormon crickets engulf Oregon farms, and it says truly biblical. Okay, so especially when you get into the book of Exodus, Exodus 10, I believe, 14 through 15. But I'm going to read this article right here. It says, Mormon crickets, giant insects that descend upon areas in huge swarms and destroying millions of acres of farmland in Oregon. It says each cricket can grow to be over 2 inches long, and when swarming, can ravage fields of crops in a matter of hours. Their name comes from the fact that they ruined the fields of Mormon settlers in Utah in the 1800s and have plagued farmland ever since. Okay, so we're going to look up what the word plague means. 1 second. Let's see, we're going to look up what that word plague means. So plagued, P-L-U-G-E-D. So it's past tense plague, past participle plague. Cause continual trouble or distress too. Okay, so it's basically, like continual trouble, distress. So that's basically what a plague is, continually, messing things up, destroying things. It's continual. So it says, in the face of increased temperatures as a result of worsening droughts in the U.S., the infestation of the crickets have become far worse. According to Associated Press, in 2021 alone, 10 million acres of Oregon range land in 18 countries were damaged by the insect. It says the infestations are truly biblical. Sky Kreb of Rancher told AP, one of the highways, once you get them killed, the rest of them come. Despite their name, Mormon crickets are actually crickets, instead being shield-backed katydids, whatever those are. They cannot fly, but during the swarming season, they can travel over a mile per day on foot. The swarms are part of their life cycle. They hatch in the spring once soil temperatures reach 40 degrees Fahrenheit. When the juvenile nymphs take around 60 days to reach full adulthood, within 2 weeks of adulthood, breeding begins. Damn, that's crazy. Scientists do not really understand what triggers the mass swarming behaviors, whereupon the usually low population explodes to migrating groups, including millions of individuals. The crickets are thought to keep moving to forage for sources of protein, salts, wherever they can, crucial to the survival, but also to avoid being cannibalized by other crickets coming up behind them, leading to a self-regulating, unstoppable swarm and consistently move forward. So, damn, that's crazy. So basically, these crickets, are known for destroying crops. And it's crazy, man, because it says within, what it say? Within, it says within 2 weeks, of them being hatched, man, they're already ready to multiply, man, and have more babies, man. So that's definitely that's definitely a plague, man. And you get into the book of Exodus 10 and 14, it speaks of those plagues, man, that the Lord brought into Egypt, he said that he's going to send plagues, you know, of different plagues into Egypt. You got the plagues of the frogs, the plagues of the flies, you got plagues of the livestock, and this is spiritual Egypt, man. Spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man. You know what I'm saying? This is spiritual Sodom and Egypt right here, man, because we're definitely going through the plagues of the livestock. You know what I'm saying, as well, because you've seen all these different processing plants, and all these cows being killed and all these chickens being killed. This is all strategized, man, by the wicked. This is all planned, man, and this famine that's coming, man, is all planned. You know what I mean? And also, too, man, the Lord, he's sending these plagues upon, Egypt, man, aka Babylon, So he's sending these plagues upon this place, man. The Lord said that he's going to send these plagues onto this place to destroy this place, man. And that's exactly what the Lord is doing. So I'm going to play some videos, man, that I've seen, pull up here online, just to kind of see, what the swarm kind of looks like. Man, that's crazy.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this,
man, ugh, that's kind of nasty, man. You know how those damn crickets were all popping like that, man. Let's see if we can find more videos of this real quick. Let's see. Look at this one. See this one right here.
Some things leave you guessing. MailChimp eliminates the guesswork from email marketing by suggesting ways to improve.
I'm not even going to play that right now. But yeah, man. So basically, the Lord is sending these plagues, man. This Bible, man, is just not some fairy tale, man. Everything that's happened, in the past, it's happened in the ancient days, it's happening now, man. The Lord is here to destroy this place, man. All right. So I'm finna get Exodus 10, and I'm finna start at verse. Let me see. No, that's Exodus 8. Start at Exodus 10, and it says, verse 14. And it says, and the locust. Oh, I'll start at 13. It says, and Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord brought an east wind upon the land all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locust. And the locust went up over all the land of Egypt and rested in the coast of Egypt. Very grievous were they before them. There were not much locusts as they, neither after them shall be such. For they covered the face of the whole earth, so that the land was darkened. And they did eat every herb of the land, and all the fruits of the trees which the hail had left. And there remained not any green thing in the trees or the herbs of the field throughout the land of Egypt. So that's kind of like, these are crickets, man, but, locusts and grasshoppers and crickets, man, they're all in the same family, man, and that's exactly what this article was stating, man, is that, these crickets are plagues, man. You know, they go and they destroy your crop. You know, anything that you grow, anything that, you know, you put into the ground, man, they eat it, man. You know, these things are even cannibals. They eat themselves, man. They eat each other. You know, so this is a serious plague, man, that the Lord is bringing upon Babylon, man, because Babylon the Great, man, because you know, ultimately, man, this is going to cause, you know, a famine. You know, it's going to cause the famine to be that much greater. And you know, I also read an article yesterday, man, that, you know, that they're waging war, you know, with the farmers of here in America, man. You know, they're waging war, man, trying to buy their lands, you know, finding them, man, for growing their crops and all kinds of things like that, man, for being sufficient, man. You know, so, you know, this plague, man, is going to be bad, man. It's going to be terrible, man. We're definitely coming to some terrible times, man. You know, these days are going to be real terrible, man. You know, people are going to, people are going to starve, man. You know, people are going to starve, man. Also, too, you know, I read an article and seen things about, EMP attack and, you know, how there's supposed to be darkness, you know, for 6 to 9 months. And if you read the book of Exodus, I can't remember what exact book. I believe it's Exodus 12 or 11 or 12. I can't remember, but it talks about, you know, the plague of darkness, man. So, you know, that's written in scriptures too. So, you know, those days I feel like, you know, are definitely approaching, man. You know, we're going to come to the days of pure darkness, man. You know, where we ain't going to have no electricity. We're not going to have no running water, you know, no phones, no none of that, man. You know, it's definitely going to come a day like that, man. You know, when the Lord's going to make everything dark, man. It's going to be so dark, man, where, you know, like it says in the scriptures, man, how the Egyptians felt the darkness, man. You know, Egyptians could feel the heaviness of the darkness, man. You know, they could see the apparitions, you know, in the pitch black, man. That's how bad, you know, things, you know, could possibly get, man. You know, the Lord got the power to do anything. So, so I actually got another video that I wanted to share right here from Brother Yakal right here, and this is a video that was sent to me, you know, from him, you know, from another brother that's actually in Florida. So. See, let me play that again. And this was just recently. This was the other day or yesterday, I believe. You know, right about the time, you know, those crickets, you know, started swarming. Ooh, see, and I don't know what those are, man. Those to me, they look like little gnats or flies. But you get into the book Exodus 8. You get into the book of Exodus 8 and it speaks of those things happening. Let's see. See, let me go to verse 21. Slakia. Okay, and I'll start from verse 20. It says, "And the Lord said unto Moses, Rise up early in the morning, and stand before the Pharaoh. Lo, he cometh forth to the water, and saith to him, Thus saith the Lord, Let my people go, and they may serve me. It says, Else, if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I will send swarms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy houses, and the houses of the Egyptians shall be full of swarms of flies, and also the ground whereon they are." Whoo, see, this is all biblical, man. You know, and you know, gnats are actually types of flies, man. You know, those are types of flies. So the Lord is not playing, man. You know, this Bible is not a fairy tale, man. You know, this Bible is the truth, man. This Bible is the truth, you know, and in the end it shall speak. And the Lord is clearly showing that he's visiting this place, man. You know, the Lord is clearly showing that, you know, that his coming is close, man. So scripture says, you know, to measure thy time diligently, man. So I'm going to get a second Esdras. See, done with that scripture. Let me get second Esdras, and I'll start at, no, wait. Yeah. Second Esdras, let me see, start at verse 11. Okay, yeah, I'll start at verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with a plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon of it, man. See? And Babylon, you know, is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man. So, you know, there's nothing new under the sun, man. You know, according to the book of Ecclesiastes 1:9, man, there's nothing new under the sun. You know, what happened back then is happening now. The Lord is bringing these plagues here, you know, to Babylon, man. You know, showing his power, man. You know, the Lord is definitely showing his power right now, man. And, you know, and things are going to continue to progress, and things are going to continue to get worse, you know, and that's just how the Lord wants it to play out, man. You know, and these prophecies are definitely speeding up, man. You know, we're definitely, going to start seeing, you know, a lot of crazy shit happening, man. You know, we're going to start witnessing a lot of crazy shit happening, man. We're going to start witnessing miracles. We're going to start witnessing, you know, these beasts and all these creatures, man, that the Lord have created, man. You know, these things are going to start to get real serious, man. You know, so we got to measure our times diligently, man, like the Lord, you know, spoken us to do. Let's see. Right here, let me get this right here. It says he answered me then and said, measure thou times diligently in itself. And when thou seest part the signs pass, which I have told thee before. You know, so the Lord told us before that these things are going to happen. So that's why he told us, man, to measure our times diligently, man. We got to pay attention and measure our times diligently. Pay attention to the signs, man. You know, because he warned us of these signs, man. It says, then thou understand that it is a very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he hath made. You know, so the Lord is definitely coming to visit this place, man. You know, he's visiting this place, man, you know, through the Spirit, by bringing these plagues here to Babylon, you know, you know what I'm saying? Causing, you know, about to cause famines, you know, all these uproars, you know, around the world, you know, bringing in the CDC, you know, this is all the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, he's bringing in, you know, all these plagues, man. So that's just something that we have to pay attention to, man, you know, because prophecy is definitely happening. And, you know, a lot of people aren't paying attention to these prophecies, man. You know, a lot of people definitely aren't paying attention to these prophecies, man. You know, the Lord, you know, blinded the minds of those, you know, that weren't meant to see these prophecies, man. You know, so, with that being said, man, you know, I just wanted to kind of bring that out, you know, bring out this, you know, short lesson, because, you know, that's prophecy, you know, what's going on, you know, with the crickets and, you know, the flies in Florida The plagues, famine, and oh man, it's just so many prophecies going on right now, man. But I just pray that this was edifying to you, brothers and sisters out there, and I pray for the hopeful elect out there, that I reach the hopeful elect. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone for teaching us his truth and our righteousness, truth, and sincerity. All right, shalom to all the Akwat and Akyam out there that are pushing his truth and sincerity. We're getting close. We hold on, Israel. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, abal babal, shalom, shalom.